There's the mama. There's the mama. Puppies are put up already. It's been a good day. Progress has been made, which is always a good thing. Definitely feel like it's going to rain, but I don't know if it's actually going to. I mean, you look at the sky. The sky is definitely dark. It feels like it's going to rain. You can hear the puppies over here. So, I feel good about today. Started off not great. Didn't feel that well. Slept. Had the puppies. Were in the run. Got them up this morning. Got them out. Got them running around a little bit. And then I just wasn't feeling it, you know. And so I put them in the run. And then I just put the puppies in the run. Hella stayed out. It's funny. She'll stay out until I tell her get in the run. And then when I tell her that, she'll go in the run. But so I locked them up in there. And then I went back inside and she came with me. And she's such a good dog. I'll tell you what. This dog right here, folks, the absolute best dog I've ever had in my life. I mean, she's so chill. I mean, in the mornings, she will wait till I get up. She doesn't tell me I want to get up and I want to go out. She'll wait for me. And whatever time I wake up, if I wake up early, she's cool with that. If I wake up later, she's cool with that. And yeah, it's been pretty cool. I mean, she's, like I said, she's a great dog. And she's, you know, she always stays with me. Now, the puppies, as they get a little bit bigger, then I'll have them inside. Right now, they're in chewing everything mode. So I keep them locked up in the wolf's lair at night. And so that's where they go at night. And, you know, so they're getting their food. They got their snack tonight, which is good. So they were happy with that. But they're really good dogs. I've been very, very fortunate with them. Each one has its own unique personality. Kali's probably the one that's closest to me. And then it's Caesar after that. Those are the two that want to be up my butt the most. And Genghis and Zeus are really good as well. I mean, but the two that like come to me immediately when I let them out is Kali and Caesar. And Caesar's definitely the alpha of the group. I'm enjoying a cigar. I don't smoke a lot of cigars, so I'll show you that there. There's a cigar. But once in a while I feel like having a cigar, so that's where I'm at right now. You know, like I said, I'm still dirty as crap, but I feel really accomplished. I got a lot done today. I consider it a lot. Some of you may say, "Ah, you didn't get a lot done," but I really don't care what you think. As long as I am making forward progress, that's all I care about. And right now, my focus is this chicken run. So I'll show you what I did here. So I knocked off for today. I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts today. So 9 posts are in. 5 more along this line have to be done. So I threw water in that one. I put water in that one. So there's number 3. Number 4. And number 5. So they're going to sit overnight. And in the morning, I'll come out. I'll dig out what I can. I'll see if I can't get that jackhammer working. If I can't, I'll just try to dig it out if I can, you know, by hand if I have to. I'm going to get it done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. So this is going to be the doorway right here between this post and this post right here. I am not using that piece of garbage door, just so you know. I will make my own with 2x4s. I'll get some hinges. I'll buy those, and I'll buy a latch. That I have to pick up yet. I don't have that here. But yeah, so I'll get that squared away and get that done. I need to make a doorway also for the dogs. That's another thing, couple extra hinges and you know, a latch. So I will get those as well. But right now the chickens are good, they're okay, they're doing all right. That run is an absolute piece of garbage. It's falling apart, it's broken in so many different places. And so I'm trying to get this project done to make sure that I get them squared away so that they're safe and they have a good area to be in. As I explained before, I'm putting the trees, this one here and that one there, on the outside. But as they grow up, they will offer shade, especially, you know, the sun's going to come up over here in the east and work its way across. And so the trees will, as they get bigger, will offer shade for the birds, and that's a good thing as well. So I definitely think it's going to rain. I absolutely definitely think it's going to rain. But like I said, you know, it's just with anything that you're working on, folks, anything you're trying to get done, you know, and I know somebody said, well, you're not methodical. I really don't give a crap what anybody thinks. I have a vision in my head. I plan on doing different things. And like I said, right now, my focus right now is that. And that will get done. And I really don't care what anybody thinks. Honestly, I really don't. You know, if you enjoy what we're doing here, that's great. If you don't, well, that's on you. So I wanted to show you this here. So here's one of the cherry trees. And you can see the number of cherries that are coming out through here, that are popping out. It's amazing, you know, compared to even last year, how many more cherries that we have this year and the growth of the trees itself. This one here, you see all the cherries starting. There's still a few blossoms in here, but we got a bunch of cherries started in here as well. So I'm really excited to see how we do this year, you know, with these cherries. And you see all the cherries in here as well. So they're really coming along. Just progress, you know, just slow and steady. These fruit trees are going to take time no matter what. And that's okay. I'm absolutely okay with that. It's not something that I have to have immediately. You know what I mean? Now, SHTF happens, and then we're going to be like, okay, well, here's where we're at. This is what we got, and we'll collect what we can collect, and then we go from there. You know, but through the woods, all through this area here, all through that way, there's a lot of old growth cherry trees. And there's a lot of apple trees. So one of the next things that we're going to really focus on, we have 4 peach trees in right now, and we'll discuss this at our next get-together, you know, in May. And we may add a few more peach trees this year. I think we've done great this year already. We've added 6 blueberry bushes. We've added 8 more trees this year to our orchard. And like I said, all these things take time to develop, to get. None of this stuff is cheap. I mean, the cherry trees, they're the most expensive. You know, they're running $50 a cherry tree. The peach trees we can pick up for $35. To be able to get 4 more cherry trees this year that we did, I feel very blessed to be able to do that. So we have the 3 cherry trees over here. We have the 4 new cherry trees over here. So to have 7 cherry trees in, that number will increase to 10. I want to have at least 10 cherry trees on the property. You know, we have the plum trees. So we'll see how these guys do this year. It'll be really interesting to see. You know, these were planted last year. So this is year 2 for these plum trees. Now, I don't expect a big yield this year at all from the plum trees. Next year, I do expect that we'll get more. And again, these are the 4 new apple trees that we got in, and you can see they look really good. The trees are looking healthy, and they're doing well. So, you know, they're all in, and you know, like I said, the shower room is going to get done. Good progress. And again, those that have no idea, that's perfectly fine. But what you're going to see here is a slow, methodical increase of what we're doing, what we're accomplishing, what we want to do, you know, where we want to be, what we want to get accomplished. And as long as each month, folks, if we're making progress towards our ultimate goals, then I'm happy with that. I absolutely am. I've already explained to you, I think already, that next month what we're going to be working on come May is anybody that has their gutters in or here, you know what I mean? They're not up and running yet, but anybody that has their gutters, anybody that has their wood stoves, we're going to get those in this month coming up in May. And you probably are like, well, that shouldn't be a priority. It's only May. But before you know it, winter will be here. You know, it really will. So the more that we get accomplished and get squared away before the bad weather sets in, the better off we're going to be. What the goal is longer term is getting woodsheds in for everybody. You all right, girlie? You all right, baby? Good girl. This woodshed right here, I want this out of here. I want the extra wood that we have here out of here. You know, if we keep a couple of the woodsheds, that's absolutely fine. But what I want to do is I want to get the woodshed set up for everybody on their site. Like Johnson over here, he needs a woodshed. So that's something that we're going to be working on as well, because he has his wood stove up and running. So he definitely needs to have a woodshed in place. So again, these are all things that, you know, over time will happen, will take place. We'll get things squared away. I'd like to get this whole area right here out of here, get that out of here. And then we would just have the woodshed here and a little bit over here, and that would be absolutely fine. And that would be more for burning whatever we decide to burn. And we can always go over to the lumber mill and pick up whatever scrap wood that they have. He says we can come anytime we want to, and that's a good thing. So that's what we're going to do. But we're getting there, guys. Slow and steady wins the race, to be honest with you. Rome was not built in a day. This process that we have got going here, as long as we continue to work methodically at it, we will be working on the shower room next month. That's another thing that we absolutely will be doing. So, you know, if we get the roof on it, and if we get it, the rest of what we got so far boxed in, even if we only pick up 6 sheets of T111 this month coming up, that's okay. But I'm, like I said, really happy with where we're at. Good progress is being made. We're doing very well as far as I'm concerned. We got a decent stockpile of food so far. What you got to understand, the group food that I've shared with you guys, okay, that is a small fraction of what we have down here. I personally have a tremendous amount of food stocked away down here. In 5 different locations, the shipping container. Over here, we got a storage container over there. I have stuff in the camper. I have stuff in the battery room. I have stuff in the wolf's lair. So there's 5 different locations where my personal food that I have, okay? Now, I will tell you this right now. When the time comes, will I share that with the groups? Absolutely yes. That's my intention. You know, I hope that my family can make it down here. That's also my intention. And we'll see what happens. I mean, time will tell. But, you know, and if I eventually can talk my daughter into coming down here to live, that's what I want. I want her here. I have plenty of room. She can build something, have her own place, and that would be great. And as far as the property in New York, you know, my sister can live there. She can do what she needs to do there, and I don't have an issue with that either. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here for now. This video is already over 15 minutes. Giving you an update. I'm feeling sprinkles happening as we speak. So hopefully we get some rain. That'll be all right. I'm okay with that. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.